Who's the cutest robot?
Robi is his name.
Making friends with animals.
That's Robi's favorite game.
On land and in the sea, in deserts, in that tree. Who wants to play with Robi? Let's get it for Robi. The animals love Robi. Robi. The animals love Robi.
My animal friends with Robi. I see you've met a kitty cat, Robi. A cat's favorite thing to do is play, just like you, Robi. We don't have time to play now. There are so many cats for us to meet. Yes, there are lots of different kinds of cats all over the world. Some cats live in the wild. They live in fields like this. And some cats even live in the desert. Don't be scared, Robi. This cat is a cheetah, and it's really, really big. Cheetahs have lots of spots and can run really fast. Go, Robi, go! Looks like all this running has made you sleepy, Robi. Cats love to sleep too. They can nap for over 15 hours a day. Wake up, Robi. There's so much more to see. Here's a happy kitty family. This mama is feeding her kittens breakfast. When a kitten grows up, it uses its tongue to lick yummy milk. Bon appetit, Robi. And this is how cats get clean. They use their long tongues to clean themselves and keep their fur fluffy and shiny. They have to keep their fur healthy and clean because it protects them and keeps them warm. That's right, Robi. Just like how we wear hats. Did you hear that, Robi? That's a cat meowing. Cats talk to each other with meows all the time. Wow, that's a great meow, Robi. Are you sure you're not part cat? Hey, look at this kitty. It just opened the door. Cats are great at jumping and climbing. They can climb up to really high places. And they use their long tails to help them balance so they don't fall over. You know, Robi, I think you look good with a tail. A cat's tail can also tell us if it's happy or sad. And here's a happy kitty. And a happy Robi. Hey, it's nighttime, but cats don't mind. They have good eyesight that helps them see in the dark. Which is very useful because some cats only go out at night. But not us, Robi. When it gets dark out, we need to go to bed. So let's go to bed and say bye. Good night, Robi. Hey, Robi, let me introduce you to your new friend, a giraffe. Giraffes are the tallest animals in the world. Even zebras look itty-bitty next to giraffes. That's right, Robi. Giraffes have long legs and long necks. Being tall helps giraffes reach all the way to the top of tall trees to get their favorite food. It's silly, Robi. You can't do that. Only giraffes can. That's how they get to eat their favorite food, leaves on top of the trees. And since no other animals are as tall, giraffes get to eat all the leaves they want. Giraffes even have long tongues that help them lick the leaves right off the trees. Imagine a giraffe licking your face like that, Robi. Sometimes being tall isn't so great. When there are no tall trees around for giraffes to get their leaves, they have to eat something else. Do you know what they eat instead? Grass. Giraffes have to bend their long necks all the way down to the ground to eat the grass. And that can be a pain in the neck. Do you know what's even harder for giraffes than eating grass? Drinking from a pond. They have to bend their long legs to do that. It takes a lot of work. Just watch. Look at this baby giraffe. Yeah, this is a baby giraffe next to his mom. He sure is big for a baby. Baby giraffes are called calves, and they're this big when they're born. Bigger than most grown-ups. And just like babies, calves love drinking milk from their mommies. Giraffes are really nice, too. They love spending time with their family and friends, having fun together. Would you like to be friends with the giraffes? Okay, Robi. I think they like you, too. Are you ready to see something really awesome, Robi? Every giraffe has its own special spots. Yeah, check it out. No two spots are the same. Every giraffe is unique, just like you, Robi. Unique means that you're special, and there's no one in the world like you. Of course you're unique, Robi, and I'm lucky to have a special friend like you. Time to say bye-bye to the giraffes. Look, Robi, this animal looks just like your teddy bear. And do you know why? Because it's a real bear. But these are no teddy bears, Robi. These bears are real, and they're really big. And these really big bears live all over our really big world. Look at this white bear. He's a polar bear, and polar bears live in cold, snowy places. Polar bears have a white fur that protects them from the cold. Just like your big warm fur hat. Having white fur helps them blend in with their white snowy surroundings. And do you see all that snow? This is a frozen ocean. That's where polar bears live. It's too cold here. I think it's time we go meet some bears where it's a little warmer, Robi. Did you see that bear's nose moving? That's how he smells. Bears have very sensitive noses and can smell food from far, far away. And when a bear smells something in the air, he'll follow it. Look at him standing on two legs. He wants to get a better sniff. What's the bear doing in the river? Is that where the food is? That's it! He's trying to catch a fish. And here's Mama Bear and her little baby bears. They're called cubs, and they're super cute. They just love to play. While the cubs play, Mama Bear likes to take a nap. It's a lot of work caring for the cubs. And this baby bear has a great game, climbing to the tippy tops of trees using his long claws. Another thing bears do with their claws is scratch themselves all over, even their noses. After a long day of eating, climbing trees and scratching, this bear is ready for bed. Good night, Robi. Good night, bears. Don't be scared, Robi. That's not a dragon. Nope. This little friend is a chameleon. Chameleons are reptiles and can change their colors to blend in with their surroundings. This makes them the best hide-and-seek players in the whole world. Look! This chameleon turned green because it's walking through green grass. Very funny, Robi. And this chameleon is brown because it's walking on a brown branch. Do you see any chameleons here, Robi? Look closely. Yes, you found it. Robi, where'd you go? You tricked us, Robi, just like a chameleon. This chameleon blends in so well that it even moves like a branch. Watch him sway. Do you know how chameleons are born? They hatch from eggs that their mamas lay in the sand. Soon after they hatch, these little ones are ready to have some fun. Chameleons aren't just awesome hiders, they're incredible climbers too. They have long fingers that help them grab the branches. That's funny, Robi. Other than their fingers, chameleons also use their long tails to help climb and balance. And they even use their tails to hang upside down. Check out this cool trick the chameleon does with its tail. I think you just might be a chameleon, Robi. One of the coolest things about chameleons is their eyes. They're located on the sides of their heads so they can see everything, even things behind them. Yes, Robi, the chameleon can see you. Did you see that? That's how a chameleon eats. It just opens its mouth, rolls out its long tongue, and catches insects. I didn't know you liked eating bugs, Robi. We had a great day with our chameleon friends, Robi, but I think it's time for them to rest. Say bye-bye to the chameleons, Robi.
Who's the cutest robot?
Robi is the name.
Making friends with animals.
That's Robi's favorite game.
On land and in the sea, in deserts in that tree. Who wants to play with Robi? Let's play for Robi. Robi, the animals love Robi. Robi, the animals love Robi. Robi.
My animal friends with Robi. Hey, Robi, you really like this deer, don't you? He's very shy, but he must like you very much since he's letting you take photos. Deer live all over the world in many different places. Some deer live in cold places and have white fur. That's right, Robi. Their fur matches the color of the snow. White is your color, Robi. Some deer live in the forest and have brown fur. Yes, Robi, like that. There are even deer with spots. Wanna see? I wonder what you would look like with spots, Robi. Not bad, Robi. Those are pretty cool, aren't they? They look just like horns, but they're actually antlers, and only male deer have them. Male deer use their antlers for protection against bigger animals, and sometimes they use them to have competitions with other deer to see who's stronger. Look out, Robi! There you are, Robi. You landed right next to a herd. A herd is what a large group of deer is called. They're really great friends. They even help groom each other. But what deer love most of all is eating. And eating. And eating. Deer eat lots of grass and even leaves from trees. Grass is for deer, not Robi's. Now let me show you something really cute. This cute baby deer is called a fawn. Fawns are little and spend most of their time with their mamas. But sometimes when the mamas need to run an errand, the other deer babysit. Or fawn sit is more like it. Deer have very powerful eyesight and super hearing. They can hear their baby fawns from far away. Deer are just like one big happy family. Do you want to hang out some more with your new deer friends, Robi? Okay, then you better hurry and catch up with them. Bye, Robi. Have fun. Hey, what was that? It flies like a bird, but it's not a bird. It's colorful. It's a butterfly. Butterflies are insects that come in all different shapes, sizes, and colors. And butterflies have 4 wings. Yes, but they're very small, so it looks like they only have 2 wings. That's how they fly so beautifully. You don't need wings, Robi. You fly beautifully without them. Do you want to know something even more incredible about butterflies? Then get ready for this. It doesn't look like it, but these are butterflies too. That's right. Butterflies start their lives as caterpillars, with no wings at all. After a little while, a caterpillar will go into a cocoon. See, a cocoon is like a big fluffy blanket that helps the caterpillar sleep. And you're not going to believe what happens next. When the caterpillar comes out of the cocoon, it's turned into a butterfly. But it needs to stretch its wings first before it can fly. So when it's ready, the butterfly will unfold its wings and fly high into the air. All that flying makes butterflies hungry. Do you know what they like to eat? So sweet nectar from flowers. They fly from flower to flower, collecting as much nectar as they can get. You see those two long things on top of its head? Those are called antennae. Antennae help the butterflies find flowers with nectar. But butterflies don't have mouths. So how do they eat the nectar? I'll show you. Other than the antennae, the butterfly has this long tube on its head that's used like a straw to suck up all the nectar from the flower. Sweet, isn't it? I think it's time for the butterflies to go find some more food. And it's time for us to head home. Say bye-bye to the butterflies, Robi. Bye-bye, butterflies. And bye-bye, Robi. Hey, where's everybody running to? This funny animal is a chicken, Robi, and these are her little chicks. Chickens live together in groups with their family and friends. That red thing on their heads looks pretty funny, doesn't it, Robi? It's called a comb. That comb is too big for you, Robi. Look out! Robi, are you okay? Combs help us tell male chickens and female chickens apart. I'll show you. Male chickens are called roosters, and they have big combs and really long tails. Female chickens are called hens and have smaller combs and shorter tails. That's how we tell them apart. Wow, did you hear that sound, Robi? That's the rooster crowing. Roosters make loud noises like this to let the other chickens know it's time to start the day. Like an alarm clock. That's a good crow, Robi. You're just like a rooster. Do you know what this hen is doing? She's laid eggs and she's sitting on them. And look what comes out of the eggs. A little chick. When chicks come out of eggs, it's called hatching. Even though the chicks have hatched, they enjoy staying underneath their mom where it's comfy and cozy. I don't think there's room for you underneath this chicken, Robi. Sorry. And when they grow up a little, chicks follow their mommy everywhere she goes. Do you know where they're going now? To eat lunch. Their favorite food is seeds. The seeds are for the chickens, Robi. Chickens don't have hands like us, so they use their strong beaks to eat. Robi, you don't have a beak. All chickens are covered with feathers, Robi, and they come in many different colors like brown, white, and black. Feathers protect the chickens and keep them warm. That's right, Robi, just like a woolen hat. It's okay, Robi. The roosters are only playing. But don't get in their way. Their beaks are sharp. You want to play with the chickens some more, Robi? Okay, you can play for a few more minutes. Be careful, Robi. Don't be scared, Robi. This is just a dog, and he's wagging his tail from side to side because he's happy. Are you happy now too, Robi? Most dogs love people. Some say that a dog can be your best friend. Look at all these dogs, Robi. They come in so many different shapes, sizes, and colors. There are small dogs and big dogs like this. Some dogs have really short hair. And some have really long hair like this. Poor Shaggy Dog can't see because he has so much hair covering his eyes. Even though dogs look so different, they're also a lot alike. Dogs have a very good sense of smell. They use their noses to find things they need. Like food. Dogs love to eat. And eat. And eat. All that eating makes dogs thirsty. Dogs have big tongues they use to get the water into their mouths. Good idea, Robi. You can use a straw to drink. Dogs also have super hearing. See, Robi? The dog can hear you from all the way over there. That's a dog barking. Barking is a dog's way of talking. Good try, Robi, but I think we should leave the barking to dogs. Dogs are also super friendly. Look how happy this one is to see you. And remember how we know when dogs are happy? That's right, Robi. They wag their tails from side to side. And what makes dogs really happy is playing. They love to play with each other and with people. Yeah, and with Robis, too. Look at these baby dogs, Robi. Aren't they cute? Do you know what baby dogs are called, Robi? They're called puppies. And like little babies, they love to play. And also like babies, puppies spend most of their time with their mommies. Their mommy gives them lots of milk so they can become big and strong. After a long day of playing, it looks like this dog needs some rest. And you need some rest too. There you go, Robi. Have a good night.
Who's the cutest robot?
Robi is the name.
Making friends with animals.
That's Robi's favorite game.
On land and in the sea, in deserts in that tree. Who wants to play with Robi? Let's play for Robi. Oh, the animals love Robi. Oh, the animals love Robi.
My animal friends with Robi. Are you making some new friends, Robi? Do you know what kind of animal your new friends are? These are the penguins. You're not gonna believe this, but penguins are birds. Penguins have wings, but they can't fly like other birds. Their wings are too small and their bodies are too heavy. But they do have feathers and beaks like birds. Yes, just like that. Funny, isn't it, Robi? Their walk looks a little silly. But when it comes to swimming, penguins are experts. Penguins live near the ocean because they love swimming and catching fish. You're right, Robi. It's cold. So how do penguins stay warm when it's so cold? I'll show you. Penguins have special waterproof feathers and a layer of fat to protect them from the cold. And since you're not a penguin, a hat can warm you up just great, Robi. Look how many penguins, Robi! Penguins live together in big groups, but every penguin also has its own small family, just like us. This is how penguin families start, Robi. Mama penguin lays an egg, and the penguin parents keep the egg safe and warm until the little chick is ready to hatch. Wow, these little penguins have big appetites. But he isn't old enough to eat on his own yet, so the mama penguin has to feed the baby food from her beak. Look at these hungry guys. They're chasing their mama to get more food. These baby penguins are brown, but when they get older, they grow all new black feathers, just like their parents. Do you think all these penguins look alike, Robi? They do to us, but penguin parents can tell their babies apart from all the other chicks. I don't think you can trick these penguins. You still look like Robi to me. Have you had a nice day with your new penguin friends, Robi? Me too, but I think it's time for us to go. We can come back tomorrow and have a nice swim with our new penguin pals. See you later, Robi.